Alright guys, it's been a long time since I've done any free-to-play videos on my free-to-play account. This is a Budget Jade deck. I'll go over the list, and I did change. This is not something I came up with, even though it's pretty much standard except for a few exceptions. He had 2 oozes instead of the Druid of the Claw, so I put that in there for a little more combative of aggro. So 2 innervates, 2 moonfires. I think I've done this list once, but I'm not 100% sure because I remember talking about moonfire. Anyways, 2 moonfires, 2 jade idols, 2 living roots, 1 acidic for budget. You probably want to put 2. That's what the original list had. Wild growth, wrath, 2 feral rage, jade blossoms, jade spirits, white bazar drakes, 1 druid of the claw, 2 nourishers, 2 gadgets and auctioneers. Actually, yeah, I remember now. I did do this list before, but before I didn't have enough dust, so I finally got enough dust for 2 auctioneers. I had 1 before, and then the behemoth. And let's go ahead and do ladder. I haven't played much, hardly at all, on my free-to-play account. All I do is get rank 20 just to get the card back, and I stop because I've been mostly focusing on the main account. But anyways, I think it'd be fun to change a pace. And let's see how we do on the ladder. I think I'm rank 19 if I remember correctly. Okay, let's give it a try. And what do we have here? Warrior, so 99.9% chance it's a pirate. I'm going to keep that hand. Living Roots is good. Wild Growth. And of course the Ooze. Behemoth is not going to be able to be used anytime soon. Believe it or not, I was going to say Moonfire has been very good in this Jade budget deck. I'm trying to make room for it on a main one because it could get rid of patches. It could help trade. Okay, wow, he might not be pirate, or he's just real bad start. Either one. Once in a great while, pirates do have a bad draw, and if they do, you tend to beat them. We got ramp. Next turn, if we don't get anything better, we'll definitely ramp. Okay, he's going to coin out Ghoul. So he's no Berserker. Oh, that's not good. So he is aggressive, but I tell you, I don't know. I get that like 99% of the time on turn 4. It's pretty awesome. All right, so we're off to a good start. We unfortunately haven't developed anything. 2 feral ragers are so awesome against aggro. And in the mulligan, you definitely want wild growth, your living roots. Okay, so he is a pirate warrior. He's just had a real bad start, so we'll hopefully take that advantage. I'm not gonna ooze that. I mean, a 1 point damage isn't that bad. Man, I could ooze for tempo though. Definitely do that. Nah, we're just gonna wait because we have the behemoth next turn. And 1-2, even though it is an awesome tempo move and that is the right play, but I have a taunt next turn, so he's probably going to get rid of that and go for something a little bit better. Alright, well, we might... I don't know. The taunt's okay, but man, to get rid of that, it depends on what we get. Let's do this. Well, no, we're not going to do that. We're gonna hold off on that. I could use it for hero power or something else. I was going to use it for wrath, but let's hold off. He's going to have to get something else to trade into the behemoth. So the 4/3 is not that bad. Oh, well, that's okay. That's less burst to my face. That's still not very good though, because oh, okay, so he does have something else. All right, so we're going to be able to get rid of these nasties. And you see, that's why getting rid of the... Wow, he trades. Okay, that's unusual, but it's good for us. That's why using the ooze back a while ago was actually perfect, because you see, I would have been able to protect my board a little bit better. But developing minions, developing stuff like that's just so important against these aggressive decks. If he has a big weapon, I will use the ooze, obviously. He might have the Arcanite Reaper, if right on cue, and he might Oh yeah, he's not going to like this, so this is going to be perfect. I'm very happy I kept the ooze. Unfortunately, we can't deal with that, but getting rid of that weapon's just going to be huge. No, we're going to do that, because he can contest the board. Well, the other one can too. Losing that's pretty good. He has not that many cards. And, you know, thinking of which, I do think the Druid of the Claw gets into a lot of work, so I'm happy using it. But the other, before that, the deck having 2 oozes is just so amazing, because you use one, and next thing you know, they have another Arcanite Reaper. So I really, really like having 2 oozes. But, wow, he's trading a little bit much. But that is fine. Okay, so we could do that, but unfortunately, we're going to have to take that out. So we're going to do this. I know I love using healing, but we're really ahead, and I don't mind. And taking that out's really good for synergy with weapons and etc. Hopefully he can't take out the Gadget Sand Auctioneer, but we'll see. But anyways, this budget deck, I tend to do, for some reason, a lot better than I do against... Wow, is he going to go... Wow, he really shouldn't be I mean, it's good for me, don't take me wrong, but the further this game goes, it's more in my favor. Alright, so another thing too, he's almost at that threshold, but I think he's used all his... let's see here. Nourish is awesome, but we need to develop the board more. So that way we can contest, and then we can replenish our hand next turn. We'll be able to hero power that 3/4 down. He's out of cards. We still need a lot of taunts, but I'm anticipating a concede soon. Yeah, right on cue. All right, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and queue up Elise for another one. Maybe we'll get another lucky. We were very, very lucky though. Anyone knows that if Pirate Warrior gets a perfect draw, there's just no way any deck really can combat it. But anyways, we got lucky. Okay, let's go. Okay, we have a Warrior, so we're definitely going to keep Moonfire, Innervate. We really need Ramp, though, but Swipe is so good against... yeah, and that's pretty decent, too, but we need some Ramp. Ramp's so important, but Swipe's really good for the Berserkers, etc. Feral Rage is okay, but if I get a bad start, or wow, he doesn't have a turn 1, so what we're going to do, since it's a Warrior, we have to be aggressive with the Ramp. Wow, he didn't have a turn 2, so maybe we'll get lucky and have a real bad start for a Warrior again. It could be Control, but it might be Control. If that's the case, I'm highly favored. Alright, so we don't have anything, so we're just going to hero power. We could innervate out the Behemoth, and we'll probably do that next turn. No matter what, unless we get something much better, but I don't know. We'll only have... Ooh, okay, so we're definitely going to do the Behemoth, because that'll obviously contest the board. We could do the app, but that's a little bit too little. We'll do that later. Control Warrior, Jade's highly favored, but this is a budget deck, so I don't have the Fandral, I don't have Aya, so Aya's huge for Jade, obviously. I don't have her. Hopefully one day I could craft it, but who knows. Alright, so next turn, let's see, we could actually... Oh man, giving him card draw though? Well, it doesn't matter. We could actually, since this is Control, we could technically, we don't really have anything, so we're going to do this. Against Control Warrior, the second one you always want to shuffle. Usually in mirror matches, you don't shuffle at all, actually, unless you could combo with Fandral. But usually Control Warriors, you're pretty safe to do. You lose a lot of tempo if you shuffle. So it's not a... Oh, so he's one of those buffeted dudes. Or buff... So only buff 1, so that's not too bad. Man, and this is why I love... I'm not going to use the Feral Rage just yet. I'll use it for a bigger removal. But look, you know what? Should we ramp up? don't really have anything better to do, so might as well. I think 2 innervates might be a issue. I might take out one innervate for something, because a lot of times innervate's a dead card, and I've cut that in some of my druid decks, and I really... Wow, he's going to overdraft, isn't he?
Are you my
Oh, he's a Cthulhu, so that's going to be really tough. I don't have mulch either, so it's going to be really tough. This might not be that easy or one-sided after all. Power Rage, huh? I don't know, maybe he's a budget deck. I have no idea. Alright, so that's good. We really need Cycle. Alright, that's good. Man, I'm getting no good, That's why I really don't like, 2 innervates. Some pro players stop 2 innervates. Some actually completely don't use innervate anymore in Jade decks. Because look, it's just a dead card. And Feral Rage is kind of too, but since the aggro meta is so aggressive right now, you need it. You need to. Okay, so that needs to die. I'm probably gonna use Rage. Oh, I'm gonna use Rage on that.
Listen closely.
Ooh, this is actually good. Get some card draw. We'll take that out so we can protect our. Ooh, that's a misplay. Yeah, that was bad. Anyways, we're gonna do this. Oh, well, oh, so forget I can't attack again. Anyways, guys, that was a major misplay. I wanted to attack into that and take him into the 4/3, but I was trying to protect the minion. But yeah, that's bad. He's gonna get another proc. Oh man, misplays. So he, ooh, interesting. He's gonna leave him up. Oh, okay, cool. So he doesn't get another proc. So at the end of the day, it worked out, but still sloppy on my part. It was really bad. All right, so next turn, if we get a spell. Oh wait, this is good. You do have to be kind of mindful of brawl. He might have it, he might not. Will he brawl this? Maybe, but we kind of... I kind of have to, at the same time, get things going. Reason being is my Jade counter is now decent. Before it wasn't too good. He might brawl this. It also baits out a brawl. But you kind of have to play around brawl. Once he gets 2 brawls done, then you just go crazy. But, wow, you see, that's really bad. Luckily, the second one's not as big, but yeah, you see, I'm way behind. He's probably gonna win this. Isn't it amazing the aggro I beat, but the control I don't? All right, that's actually really neat. I'm not gonna wait for Auctioneer. I'm just gonna play it right now. We don't have much. Okay, next turn though, we get a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and end. We have a lot of good stuff next turn. Yeah, this is where this budget decks are weak, because I do not have removal like mulch, stuff like that. I don't even think I have naturalize. I might have one of those. I might think about that, but I don't know about that. I'm wondering if that's Cthulhu. If it is, then I'm pretty much lost this game. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I could win now. I have no way to contest this board, but, you know... Let's see if... Ooh, that's actually good, but we don't have enough mana. Yeah, but there's no point.
Well played.
Anyways, we win one, we lose one. But usually Jade's very favored against control warriors. But in that case, not having... If I had a mulch, I would have been back in that game. But that buffed taunt, the Emperor, was just too much. And... Alright, but anyways, like I said, budget, you do have restrictions. I mean, obviously I don't have the optimal, but let's see if we do have enough dust for mulch. No, we don't. 90's not good enough. Let's see, I don't think I even have nature. Yeah, see, I don't have any hard removal. So one day maybe, but mulch is going out of standard, and since this is free to play, I really don't want to craft something that's going to be gone. I might play wild on this account, but who knows? Right now it's mostly standard. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll do some more free-to-play content in the near future, guys. Thank you. Bye.